Alright, figured it was time to do another garden update here. Check out the progress of my pepper plants. So again, we've got start with my banana pepper plant. Still not really growing very big at all, but I am getting some good size peppers coming off of it here. This one's starting to ripen for me. I'm going to let this one ripen so I can try to collect some seeds out of it, so I can try again next year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much as far as pickling any banana peppers this year. I don't know. Jalapeno, another jalapeno. I've pretty much stripped these almost. There's a few still sitting on there. I stripped these so I can make my hot sauce the other day. Here is the mystery annuum. See, I've got a bunch of them starting to ripen for me there. Let's see, we've got bell pepper. Looks like we got 2 of them starting to ripen there. I don't know if I'm going to get any more before the season ends. I'm not sure. Here's the 7-pot Congo SR Gigantic. It's starting to pod up for me. Hopefully I can get these to ripen before the season ends. I'm not sure. It's starting to get a little bit late in the season. I'm afraid these aren't going to ripen by the time the first freeze comes in. See, Jimmy Nardello. See, I've still got some ripening on there. I got more starting to grow. Yellow Moruga Scorpion. Oh, I forgot to mention on this one. I've already picked one off of that one. I already had one ripen. But yeah, anyway, here's the yellow Moruga Scorpion. See, they're starting to ripen quite nicely. Some pretty decent sized hefty pods coming off of this. And as well, it's podding up even more. Most of my varieties here are podding up a lot more now. Again, hopefully they'll be able to ripen before my season is over. Here's Nagamorch. I've already picked a lot of pods off of this one. Again, Nagamorches are very productive plants. Let's see, here is my underachieving 7-pot brain strain, but as you see, I'm getting pods forming here. Pod forming there. So yeah, they're starting to pod up for me. There's a 7-pot Barakpur. Getting a lot of pods forming on this guy too. This one's going to be ready to pick pretty soon. It's still got a little green. Still got a little green on the tip of it there, but it'll be ready soon. Let's see, 7-pot brown. I picked off a nice big one off of this one this morning. You see, I've got more of them ripening there. Got a bunch of pods forming on it there. There's another yellow Moruga Scorpion. See, that's the biggest one, but got a whole bunch of them just hanging down off of there right now that are starting to get bigger. Let's see, this is another 7-pot Congo SR Gigantic. I picked the biggest one off of this one 2 days ago, I believe. You see, I got more starting to pod up again. Still very worried that none of these are going to be ready by the time my first freeze starts. Here is my oldest Primo. Again, I don't know if this is a true Primo or not. It's not. I don't think it's really put out hardly any that are the true Primo form. But you see, it's getting bigger and it's podding up again. My Jonah finally starting to get some pods here. It's finally starting to put them out for me, thankfully. Been waiting all season for this to happen. Here is my Carolina Reaper. Very tiny pods that this thing is setting, very tiny. But they are pimply, they are gnarly looking. I just wish that they were bigger. And speaking of small pods, here's my Trudiform Primo. This one's putting off much better looking peppers, but they are tiny. They are not big at all. This is my other red brain strain. I picked off one ripe one off of that yesterday, and you see now it's starting to pod up too. Red Moruga Scorpion. See, I picked one off actually 2 off this morning. You see I got a whole bunch of them sitting on there and a whole bunch of them forming. So if I can get these to ripen before the first freeze, I'll actually have a pretty big harvest. Here's my boot jalokia, my red boot jalokia. I think I skipped over my yellow boot jalokias for you. I'll have to go back to that one. You can see, good sized pods. They look pretty true to form. Here is a yellow brain. So I got a bunch of pods forming there. So yeah, really getting a lot of pottage happening. Just need to get some ripening. Here's my now confirmed orange hab. See, I got one right here, if I can get the camera out of the way. I got one here starting to ripen. I picked one off the other day for this as well, but they are just a plain orange hab. Nothing special. 7-pot brown. I picked off 2 this morning off of this guy. See, I've got more ripening there. Come around this side here. See another ripening there. These guys are brutally hot, and I can confirm they are indeed 7-pot browns. I'm going to be posting a video review soon of these that I did with Natalie, and it tore me to bits. Come back here. Here's my yellow boot, putting off really big peppers. Really big. These right here are a lot more pimply than the prior ones. They do look more true to form there. So yeah, that's how my garden's currently looking. Again, getting a lot of peppers forming. Just hope that they can get fully grown and ripen before the first freeze happens this year, because I've only got about a month and a half left before that happens. So we'll see what happens. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.